Cancer, welcome back to the channel. So May 2019, what is it going to be like for you guys? Let's see. Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. You guys are having a really notable time. I don't know if that's right. You guys are having a pretty damn intense time when it comes to your relationship life. You have all of this energy going on in Capricorn, which is your opposite sign, your relationship house, your relationship sector, and it's a lot. It's been a really intense time for your relationships. And this doesn't just have to be like romantic. So if you're single, like, more power to you. This doesn't have to be romantic, and it's been this way for a while. So first things first, it seems like we are doing some things with our home. Like some of you could be moving or maybe looking at new places. You are wanting to take some action when it comes to your home life or when it comes to your family. The Four of Wands can be home, family. There's definitely a great deal of like passion here. You could be creating in your home, socializing. Some of you guys could be meeting new people, meeting new friends, etc., etc. There's just a lot. Some of you guys could be expecting. Some of you guys could be pregnant or something along those lines. Oh, wow. Love is in the air. Whether you like it or not, Cancer, it's spring. You've had all of this intense energy in your opposite sign of Capricorn, and it's felt like a never-ending circle. All this truth coming out about love. It seems that some of you could have somebody coming in. If you're putting yourself out there, if you are socializing, if you want to go on dates right now, if you want to meet people right now, do it. Put yourself out there and do it. I know you feel safe in that shell. I know you feel safe in that home, in that immediate environment, but do it. Look, it's the fish coming out of water, yo. Like, look at that. Fish coming out of water. It's the main thing I'm noticing. There could be an air sign, maybe a water sign. It looks good. So some of you could be dealing even with a fire sign. This is a general reading, remember, so everything's up in the air right now. Some of you guys could be dealing with a fire sign, or it could be this air sign. You have a lot of fire energy coming up so far. And you have your guard up a little bit. You have your guard up when it comes to going out and meeting new people, whether that's romantic-wise or other, you know, whether it's new friends, new connections. There's somebody here that you are possibly meeting, that you possibly met on social media with the Page of Wands. Some news coming in to you, some socializing coming in to you, the Four of Wands, but you have your guard up. And it's okay to be guarded. It's okay to be suspicious, okay? It is okay to, you know, kind of check out the situation first before you go kind of crawling into it. Now, if you haven't met anyone just yet, give it time. You know, May is just starting, so give it some time. But some of you could just really be meeting new people, as in new friends, socializing. Could be old friends and you're just spending more time with them. There's a lot of good energy here. You kind of feel like you're scared to go rushing into something because of the past, because of the pain from the past, the never-ending circle, the never-ending circle that was your relationships. Your relationship life is being rebuilt. The way you look at relationships, the way you think about relationships, everything about your relationships, like love or otherwise, is being completely rebuilt right now. There's some kind of karmic cycle that needs to close, and to do that, you may need a certain amount of bravery. It's okay to keep your guard up. It's okay to ask questions. It's okay to be a little suspicious, but some of you need that extra push still. And then we have the Six of Swords, the Two of Wands, and the Fool. So some of you are definitely going on a journey. Some of you are definitely going on a journey. Some of you could even be traveling. Some of you guys are definitely taking that risk to move on, to see what else is out there, to move on and to see what else is out there. This Aries energy gave you guys a little bit of excitement, it seems like, a little bit of fire energy, with the Ace of Wands, Four of Wands coming up right at the very start of your reading. Oh gosh, here we go. The Hermit. What did I say? Giving you a push to seeing what else is out there and not being in hermit mode, hiding from the world, like scared to move forward. Some of you guys could have a Virgo in your life. Be dealing with a Virgo. We'll have to clarify, see what else comes out about that. Some of you guys might need to reflect a little bit this month on all of the new craziness that's happening for you guys right now, Cancer. Astrology-wise, like I said, Capricorn's your 7th house. That's where you have all of these rough transits going on in your relationship life. I wouldn't get into anything too serious right now. I would just play around. Figure out what you like. Figure out what you don't like. If you're already in something serious, it looks like it's good. It looks like you're feeling this kind of drive with your home life, your family, your significant other. Maybe you guys are going out on dates the beginning of this month. You have new ideas about your home. Maybe you're remodeling your home. There could be some kind of truth coming in, kind of seemingly out of nowhere, or some air sign coming in seemingly out of nowhere for some of you. If you're in it, remember we're saying, like, if you're in a committed relationship already and there's nothing, like, you know, you're in a committed relationship, that's it. It looks like there could be some truth coming in, something coming out that was once hidden, to do with love. I don't think it's too bad, but I think it has to do with the past and some kind of karma. Also, some of you guys could just be meeting new friends, but love looks good. It does look like, you know, even if you're in a committed relationship, like you might be a little bit suspicious, or they might be a little bit suspicious of you. Something along those lines. It still looks good. So coming out after the Hermit is the Ten of Wands and the King of Pentacles. Some of you guys could definitely be dealing with an earth sign here. And we have Virgo right here. And then the Nine of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands. So some of you guys are kind of, I don't know why I'm getting this, but I feel like some of you guys are really wrapped up in your social life and getting out and having fun and doing all the things, trying new things, just going on some kind of journey, taking risk. And some of you guys are also scared to do that because it doesn't feel safe, and you're so caught up in work, 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 and being alone. So we also have this great boost of confidence, this great boost of self-worth coming in. Cancer, some of you guys could honestly be becoming a little bit of a player this month if you're not in a committed relationship. This is a general reading, so I'm trying to make it, you know, suitable for as many as I can, read it in as many ways as I can. But, you know, some of you guys may be really feeling yourselves, and you may be like, you know what, I'm ready to spice things up in my like, I've done the work on myself. If you have done the work on yourself, I feel good, my self-worth feels good, I feel independent, I don't need anybody, let me go play around a little bit. Because the Knight of Wands, like, yeah, he is hot, he's attractive, whatever, but he's not somebody that you like really settle down with. He's not somebody like serious, you know what I mean? And I feel like that's more of your energy, unless you have a fire sign that is very attracted to you that's coming into your life. You also have an earth sign here, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, especially strong Virgo, okay? And this person possibly works really hard, is really stable. So, some of you guys don't give a shit about love. Like, maybe you might be socializing a little bit, but you're also still keeping to yourself, okay? And work, 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 work. A lot of you guys are going to be meeting people, going to be making new connections, socializing, feeling yourself. Like I said, I don't think it's time for anything too serious right now. I think it's time to just kind of like dip your toe back in the water. If you are in a committed relationship, that looks good as well. It looks like you may be wanting to spend a little bit of alone time towards the end of May, because it's possibly, you possibly feel like stressed or like there's some kind of burden on your shoulders to do with this earth sign, if you're dealing with an earth sign, or to do with your family, job, etc. But then towards the very end of the month, we are wanting to play, wanting to go out and explore, wanting to have fun, wanting to feel good. And that could be because Mars is coming into your sign towards mid-month, and you're going to be feeling that drive, Cancer. And it's not good to just sit in the house when you feel that drive, when you feel Mars and the power of Mars and the energy of Mars, and you feel like you want to do something and you have all that energy going on inside of you. It's not good to just sit on your hands, because you will go absolutely nuts if you try to do that. Mars is actually in your guys' 12th house right now, which means you guys could be working on trying to end something. And that could definitely be this world reverse coming up here as well. There's some kind of ending to either an old chapter of your life, old karmic thing, or something from the past that you're trying to end, that you're kind of trying to keep quiet right now, but it's almost like it's trying to get out there, if that makes sense. So, also astrology-wise, Taurus itself for you is your 11th house, like I said. So this is your house of gains, hopes, goals, dreams, wishes, groups of people, social circles, social media, humanitarian type of stuff, connecting to people, putting yourself out there, dealing with groups of people. Taurus is a very solid sign. It's an earth sign, so it is very stable. So you're trying to, you know, some of the people that you may meet this month may be around for a little while. You know what I mean? They could end up making very stable friends. Now, as far as the dating scene, yeah, some things could be stable, but with all this energy going on in Capricorn, you never know. Like, things are just being completely reconstructed, and it's just a mess in your relationship house right now. So I wouldn't take the risk of like really settling down with someone new. Like, if you're already settled down, like I said, that's one thing, but I wouldn't like really take that risk just yet. I would just keep it light, you know. Do things for yourself. Do things that make yourself feel good. The Ace of Swords coming out here. Speak your truth, you know. Use your ideas. Use, you know, use your words. Speak your truth, Cancer. If there's anything that you need to speak your truth about, because you have that coming up a couple times in here. There's something that you could definitely be keeping on the down low for now with all this 12th house energy. So yeah, new people could definitely be coming in like crazy. You're going to have Mercury and Venus here in Taurus as well, which is great for things like dating, creativity, romance. You could just have a lot of drive right now and you're not sure where to put it. Like, you want to focus some things on the outside world, but there's also this like pull to be serious and this work that needs to be done inside. You could be trying really hard to end something with Mars in your 12th house. You may be focusing your energy on something kind of like behind the scenes, like I said, or trying to bring something to an end. The other 12th house themes are like institutions, sleep, dreams, things from the past, karmic stuff, things like that. Spirituality as well. And with Mars there, you could be focusing your energy on that kind of stuff. So this goes out of your 12th house in Gemini on the 15th and goes into your sign, and it's going to make you extremely motivated. You may start wanting to, you know, change your appearance or work out or be active, and you're just going to be very motivated to start doing new things that you may have not done before, or to try new things that you may have not done before. Be careful that you're not like over exhausting yourself. And also be careful that you're not sitting on this energy either, like I said. Oh, wow. So towards the end of the month, it looks like some big things are coming to a final head. Some big things are coming out. Some information is coming out. And you do have that here. There could be an earth sign that is doing this, or an air sign, if this isn't something you're hiding, or this is something you're hiding that they know about, something along those lines. There's some kind of truth that is going to be exposed, okay? This could just be a huge realization within yourself. The full moon, or well, first we have a new moon in Taurus, so this is going to be very great for making new connections, affairs, creative projects, things like that. Oh no, wait, I'm sorry. I am like out there today, guys. Like, I cannot even. So the new moon in Taurus is going to be great for working on things, working on your goals, working on your dreams. And that's like another thing. Like, you want to socialize, and with all this energy in your socializing house and, you know, your groups of people house, but there's also your hopes, goals, and wishes in this house. So you're also like wanting to work towards your long-term goals, you know? And you can't do that if you're socializing 24/7, you know what I mean? And I think that's going to be kind of like a push or pull thing with you this month. Like, you know, when to focus your energy on doing something new, and when to get away from everybody and focus on what you really want, you know, and for your future. So you're going to need to find a balance. And if you're not getting out of your house, you need to do that, because this month, like, will just pass you by, and you don't want to miss the great energy that's coming out for you this month, Cancer. So yeah, anyways, the full moon that is happening in Scorpio will be in your 5th house. So this is great. This is the one I was talking about that is great for deep connections, because Scorpio is a very deep sign. It's about, you know, depth. You know what I mean? So there's almost like, with Scorpio as well, it's also about our fears. There's almost a fear of these new connections. And oh, by the way, look what's at the bottom of the deck. Fear. Oh God, all kinds of fear. All kinds of fear about these new connections. All kinds of fear about these new connections. So we have Capricorn, Scorpio coming up here. All kinds of fear because of what happened in the past, because of the toxic shit that happened in the past, and where we were very confused, where we were very delusional, but we can see our way through that shit now. That's the difference, Cancer. You can see through the bullshit now. So you're not the same person as you were back then. You know what I mean? I mean, for some of you, something could have just happened a month ago. Like, yeah, okay, you haven't changed that much. Maybe you do need a little bit more time to heal. Go out and make new friends, you know? The worst you can do is, like, learn something about yourself and, like, you know? And you'll definitely be learning some things about yourself. You'll definitely be learning some truths this month. So yeah, the Scorpio full moon is going to be great for you, but I think it's going to bring up those fears of the connections and the people and your relationships, and what if I get screwed over again, and what if I can't trust this person, and this, that, and the other. And you may have to face those fears, you know? you may have to face those fears. So then on the 21st, the Sun and Mercury will move into your 12th house. So when Mars goes into your sign mid-month, that is when whatever you've been kind of working on in secret or been kind of hiding or reflecting on from the past, whatever, I already kind of mentioned the 12th house themes. You could be finally bringing it out in the open or talking about it or whatever. The Scorpio full moon would be a great time to do that as well, because Scorpio is that kind of sign where like you talk about your deep feelings, your deep emotions, like et cetera, with somebody that you trust. So anyways, but then the Sun goes into your 12th house along with Mercury, and this is going to help your mind and your own self see why certain things had to happen the way they did, and things are going to be more clearer for you when it comes to those 12th house themes of the past, karma, endings, things like that. And you're going to understand more, and you're going to see how much you have changed from all of that. It's going to be a huge realization for you, and I think it's going to help you very much realize how far you've come and where you are now compared to where you were whenever, or just like a year ago, you know. Yeah, so the 12th house can also deal with like mental illness, addiction, things like that. So some of you guys, institutions, spirituality, like I said, some of you guys could definitely have some people around you going through that. Some of you could be going through a little bit of that this month, but I don't think it's too bad. I think that if you fall into like, you know, a bad mental state, I don't think you're gonna stay in it for too long if you put yourself out there, if you speak up. You know what I mean? If you speak up. Someone in the past could be coming into like kind of the beginning of the month to kind of like express how they feel. And I don't think you should fall for it, honestly. Like, I really don't, Cancer. I think that there's new people that you would really enjoy their company, like if you actually gave them a chance, if you actually are like, okay, like I'll check you out, but like I'm gonna be suspicious about it. Like, that's okay, you can do that right now, but like at least put yourself out there, you know, at least put yourself out there. What's it gonna hurt, you know? You're learning about yourself this month either way. You might not have a choice. You might be kind of like pushed out there. So that is your guys' May 2019 reading, Cancer. I'm going to go and clarify all of this even more, go through the bottom of the deck, all of that in your guys' extended bonus reading. If you didn't know, I'm doing extended bonus readings now, and they are over on my Patreon. You can get them all for only $5, like one-time payment of $5. It is like monthly though, so you would have to cancel before, you'd have like a month to cancel if you didn't want to get the bonus readings next month as well. But yeah, and then I put all kinds of other exclusive content over on my Patreon. You can go check it out if you're interested. I keep the prices fairly low. Same with my personal readings. If you're interested in booking a personal reading with me, see the description. And I love you guys, Cancer. I will see you guys soon. Bye.